Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. It's the FIU Panthers and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Kidd Brewer Stadium at App State is one of the most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong. The Rock gets rocking. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mountaineers offense will get first crack at it today. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Maybe a crease. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off play action on first down. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
Keeps it himself and gets the first. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. He leaves it with his back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Not a lot of... They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, FIU.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Gives it on the option. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To throw, it's Singleton. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Lewis. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll run play action. Quick strike complete. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target to the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. There he goes. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. From the red zone, it's Lewis. Here's a little room there, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, App State. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Now they'll run the draw. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Plucks it out of the air.
Awesome job there on 3rd down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go downfield, but the defense took everything away. So his eyes come down, he finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does the rest to pick up the first.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. Turning it on. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They go to the draw. Inside the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete to the left. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the 1st down marker. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's McNeil. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 6.
And he's in! Touchdown, Panthers! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go right back downfield. Working that left side now. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. This kick would be hard enough straight on. 57 yards. He's also on the left hash. And that is no good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Coming out with it, it's Carter. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Ford International comes out to start this drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. FIU will line up to punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Escapes the pressure going right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The Mountaineers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. His defense turning up the intensity.
And I tell you what, when you get inside the 3, I think your tendency is to run the football, run the football, run the football. The offense, try to change it up a little bit, maybe try to throw it. I don't like it, and obviously it didn't work.
Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, I love the decision.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. It's a draw. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
DB's right up on the receivers. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And this can happen on those 3rd and shorts, man. A lot of times, everybody expecting run, ball out, receiver making the play. That's all you got to do, man. Break a few tackles. All of a sudden, you turn a quick throw into a big gain, and that's a big 3rd down conversion.
7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. Has to get there to move the sticks. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Lewis. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man,
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Extending the play. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time that was a great play call defensively.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Has it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Now they'll try to tie it up with the two late. To the air, it's Singleton. He barges his way into the end zone for the two, and we are locked up here. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense did a really good job stringing that one out.
You got to see the counter when you start to pull guys, understanding I'm going to spill that ball, make sure it bounces outside, out wide, doesn't come downhill. Great.
Might have a chance. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Stone. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play-action fake. Here's a heat.
What a nice job getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack, making sure he didn't have time to buy some more space, and he almost grabbed him and pulled him into the end zone. He almost got 2 points and a safety.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Backed up in their own end. Don't hold the ball too long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Pulls and fires complete. On the move, snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Panthers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on...
There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these 4th quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Well, tempo is going to be a big deal right now, but 4th down coming up, trailing, you have to dial up the right play right here, David.
And first things first, you got to get the first down. Like, I got to convert this 4th down. The clock is irrelevant at that point. Then I got to kick it in high gear, make some plays, and getting scoring position to try to take the lead.
Most important thing running the ball there on 4th down is you get the first, the game clock stops for a second. You still have 1 timeout in your back pocket that you've got to be able to use here, trailing late to win this game.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all.
He's got it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Caught. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Snags it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to